Hi, it's Candy with The Art of Planning. I wanted to do a short video this morning, as I promised you the last one, that would share with you some of the resources that I'm using right now for Bible studies, for support material, things that I think are important in my life in helping me stay focused and positive, and that are really being helpful to me. So the Bible study that I'm going to start within the next couple of days is this one. It's a Max Lucado Bible study. I was watching him the other day. Let me start this real quick. And I think he was on Fox News, and somebody was calling him America's pastor. I didn't realize that, but he must be much more well-known than I realized. But this is his newest Bible study. It's called Anxious for Nothing. This is a study guide. This is a book that he has out that is kind of, it goes along with his study guide. And there are a lot of things online also that go hand in hand with this. And actually, I'm pretty sure that you can do this study guide without having to purchase anything. I'm pretty sure you can do it all online. I like to underline, highlight, circle, all of that. I will take notes. That's what we've been doing this new journal for. I like to take notes. It just helps me to do that kind of thing. So, but I don't believe you'd have to purchase a thing to go along with this. He has videos on YouTube, so if you are interested in starting a new Bible study, I think that would be a very good one to do. You can do some support materials with it, but I think you could also do it without purchasing a thing. That's the one I'm going to start within the next couple of days, so I thought that I would mention that to you because I think there are a lot of anxious people out there right now, as you know, we have every right to be. So that's what I'll study in the next few days. The one that I have been studying, it's a 40-day Bible study that I've actually turned into, like, I don't know, an 80, 100-day Bible study. Shame on me. It's called Sun Stand Still. It's from Stephen Furtick. He is the pastor at Elevation Church. Many of you are probably familiar with that also. It has been an amazing Bible study. The devotional I did today was absolutely incredible. I think that even though I have spread out this Bible study, every day has probably been in some way the day that I needed exactly then. Today's was incredible. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to share that on the next YouTube that I do. I think I'm going to share the Bible study I did today with you on the next video that I do, because it was pretty timely, pretty important, and I think it's something that might be something nice to share. So I'm almost finished with this. I mean, I'm very close to being finished with this. It has been wonderful. He has a book also that goes hand in hand with this devotional, so it's one I would highly recommend also. And along the same lines as this book and the devotional, something else I would recommend right now that just feeds my soul is music, praise and worship music. Elevation Church has got an incredible worship team. If you will go to YouTube and search Elevation Worship, you will find some praise and worship that is so wonderful. I just kind of happened upon it, and I feel so blessed that I did. So if you go to YouTube, go to Elevation Worship, and then if you will, you'll probably run across these real easily, but if you go to My Testimony, that's a new praise and worship song that they released just today, I believe. That's a wonderful praise and worship song. Another one is Graves to Gardens. So if you're on Elevation Worship and you don't just happen to run into it, Graves to Garden is something else. Graves to Gardens is something else you can search. And then The Blessing is another one. That's kind of my favorite. I just think it's a beautiful, beautiful song. On Elevation Worship, they have a live. It's called Elevation Worship Live, and they have some more praise and worship on there. So just go to Elevation Worship and dink around on that. It's beautiful also, and is very uplifting. Music just feeds my soul all the time. But right now, that's something I do a lot, is turn the TV off. And we have a praise and worship channel on XM that I just turn on and turn up in the house. And that can just, we have to decide what we're going to fill our souls with right now, what we're going to fill our ears with, what we're going to fill our hearts with, what we're going to fill our souls with. We get to make that decision. And every now and then I just kind of have to slap myself and go, what are you doing? What are you listening to? What's feeding into you? And I have to just take a moment and have a come to Jesus meeting and go, turn that crazy TV off and get something else into your ears and hearts. And if I will listen to praise and music, that will do it. So I am trying so hard to align what should be my priorities and to feed myself right now, because I can, and everybody kind of can, because we are at home. I will say that with tongue in cheek. I don't have any children at home. I don't have babies. I don't have kids that I'm trying to homeschool. I know people have different things they're trying to work around. So I have it easier than a lot of people. If you can try to put some praise and worship music on, if you can try to get back to taking care of yourself with what you're filling your mind with, I hope that will give you some help and give you some comfort. So those are some resources that I would highly, highly suggest. I thank you for tuning in. I hope that's helpful, and subscribe if you can. If these kind of things you like, you can subscribe. Shoot your friends over here. Let them watch and listen. And I've got the videos lined up to keep coming. So stay safe, everybody. And if you're somebody that's been affected, my heart goes out to you. And I'm saying lots and lots of prayers for everyone. Bye for now. Love ya. Bye.